All right, Taurus. I just realized how excited I was right now when I didn't know who was really next like that, and then I was like, oh wait, who's right after Aries? Taurus, perfect. And now all the excitement comes in. So thank you so much, Pocket Watch here, Lambie. I am. Thank you so much. Are you feeling in a prayer mood, honestly? Because and I was gonna be like Jesus Christ, like I was just gonna start going in. If you are feeling that way, I will let you know that by all means, play the gospel music if you like it, in the morning or in the evening or whatever the case, or while you're showering. Um, if you want to do, your little prayer, Our Father that art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, doing that, or just anything that you want to do. If you feel like you're in that mood, but you're not a person that really reaches out to God that much, by all means, just go ahead and do what you can or do what you want for that moment. If the next day something is totally different, then the next day something is totally different. But if you feel like in the moment you want to speak to Jesus, then please do so. Please do so. Okay, so I just want to mention that because I don't, when I tap in, as soon as I press play, you guys are taking full control, and so if that came out, I just want to make sure that that was there. You're doing something really good for me right now because you're also asking for a role. It seems like if you don't ask for one, I don't really do roles anymore, and that's just because I felt like I was overdoing it and forcing it. So thank you so much. It seems as if we're not going to do, I guess, the sound bowls. We'll just do the role because I want to get into these cards for you. Okay, somebody's like, screw work. Somebody did something to you at work, or somebody is basically trying to make it. It's weird. All off the bat, it's weird because it's like somebody who's like significantly older than you is trying to rock you at work, and they're trying to make it like you're immature, you're not doing your job at work, which is pretty lame because it's like somebody older than you is trying to make it seem like you're not as good as you are or whatever it is, whatever, when it's see you 50-50 on the evil Knievel. Is there somebody that you're seeing? I have some like, you're my little secret, that's how we should keep it. Okay, so I feel like there's somebody that you're looking at work, or some night, some event that you go to. If you go to a car show, there's ladies there, there's a specific car, a boxing or whatever it is, maybe another job or whatever, maybe whatever it is, there's somebody there, and you see them, and you basically go back there for that. You go back there for them, to that event or whatever. When it comes to geez, what I was gonna say, when it comes to your own life, like, you kind of want to spread yourself a little bit thin. It seems like you're living single and you're totally fine with that. So that's what it is about. It's like, you're going after what you want to go after. It doesn't mind. You don't care if somebody else is in a relationship. You don't care about certain things. You know that you're single, and you're just saying that who I want to talk to, who I want to flirt with, that's what I'm gonna do. Who I want to be intimate with, that's what I'm going to do. When somebody's trying to make it seem like you are don't have the ability to do something or can't get somewhere, you're literally one notch away. So if you're just a chapter away from reading a book, a semester away from getting your master's, whatever it is, you're that freaking close. Okay, so just know that if there's anything that you're really working with, you're that close. If there's a partnership that you're dealing with for work or any pyramid scheme, you're going to be stuck at a level. I'll let you know. You may be stuck at a foundational level for a while, but it matters not, because honestly, you're just trying to be stable right now. Okay, so if there's, even if you just have a partner and it's just the two of you guys going door to door or whatever it is that you guys are doing, as long as you're making your money and doing what you're doing, trying to build a whole community about what it is that you're working with, that may not be that easy. But I'm just saying, you can create and make money off of whatever I was gonna say whatever scheme you have going on. It's not a scheme. They call it pyramid scheme, but ideally for you, you're like, hey, I know a couple of people that this could benefit off of. I believe in this or whatever. I'm dealing with these stocks or whatever. I'm getting into this. I'm getting into that. Then by all means, as long as it's working for you, trying to get it to work for somebody else is not technically your job, but for you to introduce it to other people is your job, I feel like. And so just continue to try to introduce whatever it is. If that's going to make you more money, then by all means, wonderful. But just work on your introduction, and if you want to see more work come in, you will. Okay? So, Taurus, what do we have going on here? I feel like there's somebody that's looking for you already, and they thinking about you. Definitely feel like it's somebody thinking about you right now, Taurus. Like they see you. Yeah. Five of Wands. What kind of struggle is this though? You feel like something is going to be, yeah, you feel like something's going to be a chaos or a struggle. Um, yeah, everything's coming out sideways for you right now. So it's like, hey man, yeah, you've been contemplating. But what have you been contemplating about? You've been contemplating about something that's really good for you. So you have the Queen of Cups here. So I'm wondering if you're dealing with a Cancer. Three of Wands here. So you've kind of taken on something before in the past, and you're coming out victory, but you're still seeing it more. Yeah, and you want to be a manifestation. This is the Knight of Wands, and so with the Knight of Wands, it's Sagittarius energy. So I'm wondering, I feel like it's saying that you're going to benefit off of this Saturn Jupiter conjunction. You're going to benefit off of that because you are in a protective stance. You're in a protective mode about what I'm going to see. Is it a relationship or is it not? With the Queen of Cups coming here could let me know that yes, it is a relationship. Because when you're the queen of these emotions or these waters or things of the sort, then by all means, it's letting me know that, you know, you're dealing with something that's pulling on your emotional strings. When we have the Hangman here and then we have the Five of Swords, it's like, man, you're contemplating on making a certain move, but I'm going to clarify this. You're contemplating on making a certain move. Okay. And so, you know, yeah, I see those cups spilled. I see you thinking about it. But you've thought long enough. Can I get a clarification on what it is? It's mainly on the priority list for Taurus. Can I get some clarity on what they believe would cause chaos? It's the Lovers. I know it popped out. You're like, So yeah, you believe that there's a lover. Yeah, so you're over a heartbreak already. You're over a heartbreak. Whoever you're dealing with now or whoever you were dealing with in the past, you're definitely over that. Okay, and so you just kind of went up on it, and again, it was coming with the wands here, with the Four of Wands, and so when I see that this come up together, it's like it's somebody you basically are broken up with somebody who, you're broken up with somebody who you believe you were going to have a future with. It wasn't extremely romantic, but you were doing everything that you should have been doing or could have been doing to make sure that, hey, if we stick together, then it makes sense for us to get married. It makes sense for us to start a family or to, move forward. But for whatever reason, that's just not there. So it seems as if, yeah, you're kind of putting your hand on these pinnacles now. You're putting your hand on your situations now. You're kind of gripping. You're letting it be known that, okay, well, I thought I had this situation. I thought that things were going this way. But being that it's not, I need to make sure that I have a grip on things that are going on in my life. Okay. And so when I was asking about that chaos and the Hangman and what you were thinking in the cups, it's like the Lovers, it came in reverse. It's letting me know that you're skeptical about new lovers that you bring in, because why? You got to accept them at face value, but you're also realizing that there's other people that will see this person too. You want this person all to yourself, but you're realizing like you have a whole life. Okay, so when he's grabbing her face, I feel like he's wanting to speak first and just say, hey, this is what it is. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to just make a maneuver, because when it comes from you having the Four of Wands and all of a sudden you have the Lovers card, you could be dealing with a Gemini for sure. But the Queen of Swords is coming out, so it's letting me know that you could be dealing with an air sign with a Libra. And so when you got Gemini and Libra coming out, I automatically include Aquarius. It doesn't mean that the swords have to come out, but the Three of Swords has come out in reverse. The Queen of Swords has come out already. And so it is letting me know that, yeah, you more than likely are dealing with an air sign. So that's why I include Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. When you get the 2, you might as well include the 3. Yeah, the Tower card is coming down. There's just feelings. There's something that's just going to have to blow out. You can't help it, you know? And so it's like, well, what are these feelings about? Is this feeling about, are you going to blow up and have an argument with somebody? Are you going to express yourself? Are you going to, somebody's like, are you going to cheat? Like, I don't know what it is, but let's figure it out right now, okay? So, you know, it's the Tower card. Can I get a clarification on the Tower card? Yeah, the Magician's coming out and he's on the move. This Magician is really on the move. And so it's like, you know, he's wanting fast movement. He wants fast pace. Queen of Swords coming out. So again, I feel like you could be dealing with a Libra. Beautiful rendered artist. So it's like you want to get to know this person. You already know this person. And you guys have some new beginnings. I take this card. I keep these cards in here. Even though it's about the author and things like that and about the deck, it's letting me know that this is still a beginning card. You could be dealing with the Libra. If not, you're dealing with somebody who does communicate well, but they do have a bit of a coldness within them. They do have a little bit of darkness within them. They're slick with their tongue, but not in a negative way. But it's not somebody that you're just going to. They have a good enlightenment as well. They could have a religious background. They could, you know, they could have a Catholicism type of way of maneuvering through their life. Okay, so with the Magician here, it's like, yeah, the Magician's gonna help you. Honestly, it's like, dude, you asking for help, you're asking for manifestation. When the Magician comes out for you, then by all means, whatever you want, more than likely you're going to get. Okay, whatever you want, more than likely you're going to get. So what is it that you want? What is it that you want, Taurus? Knight of Wands. Taurus, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. What's going on? Sorry, yeah, I'm doing a clarification on that. It's another Hangman. So, so I say, what do you want? You want a better outlook on what your future could be like. You're not asking to have anybody back. You're not asking to fix a relationship, but you want your fortune or your next steps to be better. It seems like you're already there right now. You just don't even really know it. You're right there with the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like that's the sun coming out and blooming on you. You having not only just new beginnings, but you having good luck in the fortunes that come towards you. You being able to know that you can go through different parts of the wheel and come out on top. The Hangman, it's like you're just contemplating on, you know, the fact of your, you know, what you were saying, the Knight of Wands coming in reverse, you know, that is Sagittarius again. So it's just saying that, like, you wish that you could have been wishing maybe the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction, that, you know, is within this time frame right now, or the ending. Oh, and again, you know, we can't start saying happy birthday to Capricorn if you want to, but if you don't want to say happy birthday to Capricorn, you can say in this Capricorn season what it is that you're going to be doing, and that's going to be maneuvering and getting used to what happened in this conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter, because it has pushed somebody away. But it seems as if you're like, okay, well, if it pushed somebody away, or if it made some clarification here, then what's coming up next? It's not going to just leave me empty, is it? And that's what you're asking for. I want you to pay attention to your dreams as well. See what that means. See what that means. Yeah, the Three of Wands. There's a place that you're trying to make. Yeah, you want to come up on somebody's territory. I feel like, you know, there's somebody who's out of this world to you, and you realize to get over to them, you have to fly over, like on your unicorn, be presented unto their land like Wonder Woman, to the Wonder Woman land, be presented there, and then you have to come as an outsider and say, hey, this is what I'm about, this is what I do, and by the way, I truly want you. You want to come over to somebody who is totally different than you. They're from a different world, it seems like, and you want to show up, you know, available to them. You want to show up available. You want it to be known that you're taking care of yourself. You want to show up available. Yeah, so Temperance came out, and it really is supposed to come out. Oh, that's what I'm interested in. If you would have seen how this card came out. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Yeah, so with Temperance coming out in the front, we got Ten of Wands. I just got to see what this is. See, exactly. The Lovers came. Listen, when I said, ooh, the Lovers came out so slightly, though. It came out like right to the side. So it's like, dude, why even worry about the flow or whatever the case is, or the flow is these. Brother, if you want Temperance to come out upright, the Ten of Wands are going to come out straight up. But it doesn't matter. Honestly, what I want to say is that, you stopped a flow because you realized over time you were wasting time. Over time you were wasting time, and now there's a flow that you're going to stop because why? Somebody just slid you a napkin and it got their number on it. And you're like, really? And they're like, really? And so you were trying to get a good balance and all this type of stuff on this Ten of Wands. Now completely that valve is shut off. The flow is cut off. For who? For this Gemini, perhaps? For this air sign? For who? You know what I'm saying? I want to get a little bit of guidance of like, what's your next step? What are you going to be doing, Taurus? I'm glad that you have somebody, but as we said before, when I was saying this, maybe somebody doesn't care that you're in a relationship. Maybe you don't care that you're in a relationship. Maybe you just got out of a relationship. Somebody doesn't really know that yet. Whatever it is. Yeah. Instead of a postponement, I feel like it's coming in reverse. It's like, dude, you see the bigger picture. There's no more time to waste. I really was almost going to call you Aries, Aries was also, is this somebody, do you want somebody from the past? Exactly. Is there, you've met this person. They exist already. So you see the bigger picture. There's somebody out there. And the reason why I see them sitting out on their lonesome, because I feel like this is how you think about them. Okay. You already seen the bigger picture there. You don't need any postponement. It's time to go now. It's time to say what you need to say, do what you need to do, whether it's breaking up, making up, or whatever it is. You know this person already that you're thinking about now, and you walk through the frames already. When you have this person sitting there, it's like they exist unto you, but they're the only person that you see, right? They're the only person. Like when you're sitting and you're laying back in bed and you're imagining what it is that you're trying to do or who you want to see, you see this person just off to themselves and just so lovely. You like this person a lot, and it's really weird energy because it's not full romance, but I feel like you admire this person. Okay, I feel like you admire this person. You really like them, and most of all, you also you believe that they would be very attractive without their clothes on. And you don't mean that in a rude way. You're like, oh, like your body is art. Your body is art. I want to see. Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not, this is ordinary. It's ordinary to value a woman's body. It's ordinary to value a man's body. Like, it's ordinary to value God's creation. Okay, Taurus? And so, like, you're feeling like, yeah, this person... Over time, this person has really come to fill out, how I feel about them. Like when I'm out on my own and if I think about them, it's a good breezy situation. It feels good. Okay. You see somebody out there collecting, a few flowers or oranges or whatever. You got what's on their mind while they're out there in that field. Good songs, good thoughts, good people. Yeah. So I believe like you're conditioning your mind to clear out all that smoke, clear out the battlefield, clear all that out and just stand strong. When the smoke clears off, like you see this wrapped around. This person is like, I mean, it's the connection. Okay. And so it's the lamb onto the lion. I'm telling you, you guys love Jesus. Yeah, I've had 3 separate occasions to where I'm like, what's going on? Read Psalms 91 if you want to. Amen. God, I love you guys. I love you guys because I love to be reminded about Jesus as well. I know me and him used to be so close before, but we're not right now, and it's totally fine because we are still friends. Okay, I get real intimate with the heavenly realms. I used to be their brat. Okay, I used to be a huge brat. Other than being like having my leadership roles and other things like that in the heavenly realms, by all means, they knew that I was reckless. Okay, they knew I was reckless. So when you guys start showing me how Christ kind of works back and forth or how he's tapping you on the shoulder, what does that mean for you? It's just letting you know that you are going to be living by faith for a little bit. Have faith, not sight. Walk by faith and not by sight. You don't know what's going on right now, but you know that you may want to lean on somebody or you want your conscience cleared. And Jesus does that for you. I'm sorry. You guys must not know him. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, but what I'm saying is you may not be knowing the waves of Christ. Okay, because like when I say Jesus, 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 that's the first name basis. That's kind of cordial. Sometimes you say Christ. When you get tired of saying Jesus, I feel like when you get tired of talking about the Savior in a sense, you're like, man, can I just say something else? Like Christ is a little bit easier on my throat chakra than Jesus. I feel like Jesus is when you calling out for them. Christ is when you speaking unto him. When he has already fed you, when you have already had his water. Sometimes I feel like it just rests upon me to say Christ more. When I say Jesus, I feel like it's automatically me pressing into some type of prayer or somebody calling for him, somebody trying to learn about him, somebody trying to walk with him. And that's just how I feel about it. So if so, by all means, maybe you want him to bring this person into your life, or maybe that will be the connection that you have with this person. Maybe you guys both, are, both seeking him at the same level. Okay. So it's all on how you see it. Everybody's going to have their own projections about this situation. And I didn't mean to get off task or off notion with this, but ideally, it is important to know that if that's coming out, you feeling on that, maybe he's trying to speak to you. Maybe he got a gift for you. Okay, so we're going to move into these soul cards. We already been in 20 minutes and we've been speaking. Taurus, what is it that you're doing right now? Because we just talking, but it's the lovers. Somebody new, huh? Somebody new. Is it somebody new? Is it somebody else? I just feel like, it's got a hint of butterflies as well. So yeah, you're letting your mind kind of play tricks on you a little bit. There's a few different, you have mixed feelings about how you feel in general, not just about yourself, but about anything that's going on right now. And so I do feel as if right now you are going to have to shut down some of the noise, some of the conversations that are going on within your head, because you want to be able to have a clear conscience so that you can make the right decision. Okay? Yeah. Give me butterflies. Okay. I'll take that. That just went straight out. I could take that. Oh, the Diamond Dreamer, material wealth, truth, prosperity. And so, yeah, to me, this reminds me of you being in the right work of art for yourself. So I feel like you followed your dreams. You are where you say you are in your life. Like you don't have any false information about what you do for living or how successful you are. Like that's not false at all. Material wealth, I feel like you're not somebody who is material wealthy, but you have enough to where it is your foundation is set. So it's like, okay, well, you could go into the next phase now that your foundation is set and we know that you know how to handle material wealth. Now you can become more wealthy in materials, and these are like maybe materials that you need for work. These are materials that you may need for love, right? Like what materials would you need for love? It would be more of an emotional aspect, right? These things are not, it's like, okay, well, what would I need materialism. How would I materialize love? Well, you want to buy certain gifts for people. You want to actually buy certain tickets to go certain places. You may buy more materials for yourself so that you can be more attractive. You may have to buy certain things to groom yourself, or all type of things, and that can push on into the love sector about how you present yourself with love. Okay, and so true prosperity. That's what I was saying. Like this, you truly prosper in your walk of life. Okay, so you've already made up your decision. You've already made your mind up. And, you know, the diamond dreamer, you followed your dreams, and things are working out pretty well for you with that. The newest deck that we have here is the Awake deck, and so we're going to use this just to tie in. Again, I just almost thought about you guys being Aries again, so probably some leadership role that you actually are going to do. Maybe you have to take the lead in certain situations. But lastly, I want these cards just to pull out the, I would like these cards to pull out the main priority of the situation right now. What is the priority for you? Whew, priority. Manifestation. So, okay, great. So it's you trying to, you want to manifest something. And what I want to show you is that, yeah, or I'm sorry, what you want to show me is that you want to manifest something with somebody, and then you want to create a company, or you want to create a farm life, or something you want to do. You want to create a community with this person. That's really nice. Yeah, it's a dream of yours. It's a dream of yours to work with your spouse and to create something. I don't know if you guys create gyms. It's a sacred connection. So you want to create a spiritual connection with this person, right? You want to create, you know, you want it to be sacred. The connection you want it to be, you ever realize that spirit has it to where you can flow all the way to old age, and then you can also flow into the past, into your young age, and you can just see life differently and see life more beautifully. What I would say is the connection you want with this person is that you already see yourself at an old age, and you love to give back to children, or you love to give knowledge or wisdom to children. And so your dream is to manifest, your dream is to manifest a communication with somebody. Okay? So you want to manifest a communication with somebody with the start of you two. You want to start buzzing. And it's your dream to create a community, an atmosphere that is relaxing, that circulates wisdom, that circulates freedom, that circulates, you know, everything that is positive. And then as you see this rim that comes around, it's like it's a closed community. Whether you guys are shamans, whether you guys are people who are, even if you want to do nonprofit and help children, help, you know, or send packages or whatever it is, yeah, but look at this. The dream is to have that home life. Look at that little home there. That's so beautiful. You know, your little, you know, just in the evening, you know, the father comes and shuts off all the lights, locks all the doors, and everybody says, good night, good night, good night, good night from their room. And it's just like, oh, that's really cute. That's really nice, right? But yeah, you really want to manifest this. You want to manifest the person that you connect with, those first two circles. You want to make it, you know, that first connection, you want to build, and you want to do, and you want to see more. And I'm really happy for you, because it's like when you want to choose that with a significant other, by all means, you will, you know, when you partnership with somebody that you love, it just can become that much more greater. I love when it's a husband and wife, and they work together, and they just have like a beautiful community or a beautiful following. So yeah, cool. I'll see you later.